Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to forge a simple leaf keychain out of some 3/8 square bar. Let's get started. So for the leaf, I'm going to start by putting a fairly blunt taper on the end of the bar. Then we're going to go over the edge of the anvil and create a set down on two sides. This will isolate the material that we're going to use for the blade of the leaf. And when I come back, we're going to come back to the near side of the anvil and create another set down opposite to the one we just did. And that'll isolate all the material that we're going to use for the stem. Come over to the near side of the anvil. Same thing as the other side, and create a set down on two sides of the bar and begin drawing out the material in the middle, going back and forth between the two sides of the anvil to create the thickness that we want for our stem. Now that I've got the stem roughly the size that I want, I'm going to come back through, I'm going to turn it up on its corner, and I hit along that edge, and I'm going to round it off. Roll it around and get that surface nice and smooth. Now I'm going to start flattening out the material on the end to form the blade of the leaf. I use a cross peen to stretch that out a little bit, make it a bit longer. Smooth out those marks. When I come back, I'm going to use, I'm on focus. When I come back, I'm going to use the cross peen of the hammer to create some diagonal lines in the surface of the leaf to create veins. And we're going to use the edge of this cross peen to go across the surface fairly light at an angle Use that to create some veins and some texture to the leaf. And it doesn't have to be super hot for this, because all we're doing is creating just some very, very small dents in the surface. So now that I've got that, I'm going to come back and I heat up at the base again. And I'm going to make this just a little bit thinner, because what I'm going to do next, I'm going to come back, I'm going to bend this 90 degrees, and I'm going to actually twist it completely off to create a small little scroll at the end. And I'm thinning the back end out here just a little bit more. I'll round that up again. And I'm going to bend this over 90 degrees. And I'm going to use that bend to create a very small scroll at the end. And as I twist that scroll, that'll remove this leaf from the bar so that I can finish it up. I'm going to grab that with a pair of tongs. I'm going to twist this bar. I'm actually going to keep twisting until that gets looser and looser. And I twist it right off the end. You can see, if the camera will focus that close, at the end of that leaf, there's a nice, very small little scroll there. I'm going to flatten the end of that scroll out just a little bit. Do a little bit of touch up. Tighten it up just a little bit more. When I'm going to come back, I'm going to put a loop in the stem somewhere right about here. I'm going to curl it around so that you can put a keychain through it. And grab onto that stem, just bend it around by hand, get that end nice and close in there. That nice and neat. Do a little bit of final shaping. There we go. You just got a wire brush. Clean off all the scale on the surface. Just pretty it up a bit. Then what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to heat this up again. Not super hot. I'm going to use a brass brush to give it a little bit of a golden finish on the outside, just to kind of show off some of those curves in there. I heated this up. I just barely up to where it just started to glow. We let it cool down back to a black heat, and that's just hot enough that with a brass brush it'll actually melt just a little bit of the brass onto the steel, give it some nice color wherever you brush it. And I always like to go right around the edges of the leaf, just to kind of highlight it just a little bit. And you can see that on the camera there. It gives it just a little bit of a golden color right around the edges. And all that's left to do is put a little bit of wax on it to protect it from rust, and this thing's done. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, and I'll see you all next time.